Zion. Zion is a documentary film released in 2018 on Netflix. Just immediately saying it, it's a very emotional film. I am not one to cry on camera. I just literally watched it right now, but holy, it is very it's a very touching story. Zion, it's a documentary short film. It's 10 minutes, like almost 10 minutes exactly long. Freaking, it follows the story of this guy from Ohio. He was born with a rare condition I can't pronounce. I looked it up, but basically just left him. He was born without legs, so he only has his body, and his arms. He has no legs, and he becomes a high school wrestler, and an amazing high school wrestler. Um, it doesn't really talk too much about his condition or like his growing, but they kind of fast forward basically into in the 10 minutes how his parents gave him up at birth. He was an orphan up until the age of 16, until he was adopted at the age of 16, and then he picked up wrestling I think in high school, and it was a good way to make friends. He's a buff guy, dude. Holy, like, fucking has an 8 pack, ripped arms. Freaking dude is yoked, man. And it was really well directed. I think I looked up the guy's name. It was made by some guy named Floyd Russ. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was really well directed, and it was really well lit and shot. I think they used the red camera. It looked like a red camera. Good cinematography. They had a lot of blocking in this documentary. It was amazing. They set up shots, and they had some archival footage of his high school years, because I think this was made after 2 years after he graduated high school. Basically, he's wrestling, and it's just like his workouts, like quick snippets of his workouts. Him, building friendship and bondship with his fellow wrestling classmates and just in high school. And it's even cool because, right at the end of the documentary, it's only 10 minutes, but the last 2 minutes marks, they kind of speed up his life. He has a good home. He's in great shape. He's in high spirits. Dude has an amazing life, man. He ended up going to Kent State University. I don't know too much about Kent State, but it's a university, man. It's a really good university. I think they said he's currently studying business management. And yeah, man. Oh, and also shows he had a high school prom date. I didn't have a high school prom date, but Zion had a beautiful high school prom date. It's funny. He said in the documentary he made like a those cringy cards, whatever you call them, promposals. And she said yeah. And then dude had a really cool. It was a really good documentary. It's very emotional. Man, that shit hit home, dude. Because it's like. He's like, no matter how hard my life feels, or how I hate to sound like this fuck, but no matter how hard my life is, or how shitty I feel, I get sad too. You always have to be blessed for what you have, and like the positivity. I always go by the fact that, hey, I was born in America, man. I hit the jackpot. I hit the 1% jackpot being born in the United States of America. There's some people in other countries, they don't have this. They don't have this beautiful camera. They don't have this beautiful light, running tap water, like. And then I feel subconscious about the way I look, my body, I work out all the time, get zero results, but doesn't stop me. Not the best looking guy. I don't have too many friends. But there's something, I have something, man. I have something to live for. And then this is where the emotional part comes. Yeah, it's a really quick documentary, but the reason I clicked on it, because it doesn't really catch your eye in the when you're scrolling. But I found him on Instagram, just scrolling through IG, and then you come across this guy with no legs, and then you find out he's a wrestler, man. He's a buff, athletic wrestler, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, like, I want to see his moves. Like, I could learn something from you, dude. Like, if you didn't come across him before, definitely, I recommend checking it out. 10 minutes. Not only is it just a good documentary, like it has a really good story and like it hits you in the feels, but again, I'm a film director guy. I'm a nerd like that. So when I saw the shots and the compositions and the blocking, I was like, whoa, whoever made this, he has a gift and puts work in. I really appreciate it. I really like this documentary. I recommend you to go see it. God bless everybody. God bless you all. God bless this country. And yeah, even though we're on quarantine and it's not the best times, just be grateful for what you have. That's what I always tell myself whenever I feel sad. Appreciate you for watching. Take care.